Just like us, our pets need regular medical checkups and care. Sheryl Blancato and Lindsay Doray started the Second Chance Animal Shelter in Springfield last year with that in mind. They sat down with Carolee McGrath to talk about the need they say they are addressing to have a community veterinary clinic in this urban area.
It was very important for us to get it off the ground because there were so many animals in need and they were in loving homes, but for one reason or another the owners had a financial limitation on what they could do. And these owners, if we weren't stepping in to help, these animals would end up in shelters. And Second Chance feels that we need to, change the way we think in animal welfare and stop the flow of animals coming into shelters in the first place.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about Second Chance before we get to the community vet clinic. How many shelters do you have, and what is the philosophy at your shelter?
Well, we have multiple facilities. We have our adoption center in East Brookfield, a wellness center in North Brookfield, the community vet clinic in Springfield. We also do satellite adoptions at the PetSmart in Framingham, and we do have mobile units that go out to various locations and set up and do adoptions or vaccine clinics there as well.
Okay, and it's a no-kill?
Correct.
So that means how long are these dogs typically in the shelter? I mean, are they out pretty quick?
Yeah, yep. They're there until they find a home. So for some dogs, it takes longer than others. But most, it's about 10 to 14 days. Cats can be anywhere from 15 to 30 days, depending on age, things like that. Kittens obviously go very quickly. Same thing with puppies.
Yeah, which is a surprising turnaround, though. I mean, 14 days for an adult dog is pretty quick. Tell us about some of the problems that families run into in an urban setting. I mean, it must be expensive, first of all, to go and make sure that your dog has all the shots and necessary things.
Well, what I always tell people the story is, you think about the elderly person who's lost their spouse. This is their sole daily companion, and they can afford to take care of that animal on a day-to-day basis. We don't want to see that human-animal bond split up. And so when that animal gets sick, they're struggling with a limit on their finances and a sick animal. And so that's where we step in with the community vet clinic. It's a nonprofit. And the rates are reduced for those that qualify so that they can come in and take care of their animal at a reasonable cost and keep the pet. I have a great story I can share with you that is just the reason why we do this. We had somebody come in with a 7-month-old cute little white fluffy puppy, and she was in tears, and she said, I need to surrender my dog. It had lesions all over its body, and she said, I can't care for it. So we asked her the story. She had maxed out her credit card at $500, bringing it to a vet. The animal got worse, and when she called, it was going to be another $300. And she didn't have it. She had little kids. She didn't have the money, so she was going to surrender the animal to us. And we said, let us take a look at it. We had our vet look at it. It was a simple case of Demodex mange. It was really bad, but it was simply to treat. We treated it for her. The cost was only $52, which one of our volunteers who watched this whole drama play out actually anonymously paid it for her, which is really nice. So what happened is the animal went home. She brought it back in for a follow-up a couple weeks later. The lesions were gone. The hair was coming back and everything. And the real heartwarming part of this is a few weeks later, one of our managers who happened to be there, she was bringing her daughter to a birthday party, and this little girl comes running over and gives her a hug. And she said to the little girl said, thank you so much. And she said, for what? And she said, you saved my puppy. And I got to, my puppy got to stay with me. And it turned out to be that puppy.
Oh, so that's a great story. I was surprised to hear, and you told me this, that there's 23 million pets living in poverty.
That is correct.
You don't think about that.
You don't. You don't.
So when these pets are living in poverty, it's not just a problem for the family who maybe can't afford the services, but you also want to make sure that that pet is healthy if you're living in a city, right?
Yeah, it can be a problem for the entire community. You have an unvaccinated animal out there that breaks with some sort of a contagious disease, you can quickly infect and have that spread throughout the entire community very, very quickly. And sometimes it's like we had talked about the parvovirus. That is something that is a very big concern, especially in urban areas. There's a lot of people living in poverty, so they're out walking their dog and they don't even know that it's sick at this point. They're walking on the streets. Anybody else who's walking on that street, walking their dog on that street could bring it home to their animals and help spread it through a community very, very quickly, all because the animal wasn't vaccinated. So obviously we want to see the animals being vaccinated so that things like that aren't spreading.
Okay, and you were giving me some other stats that like 87% of dogs that live in an urban setting don't have their vaccinations. Do I have that correct?
87%, back up a little bit here, in the general population, 91% of all animals are spayed and neutered and have regular veterinary care. In underserved communities, 87% are not spayed and neutered, and of that, 77% have never seen a vet in their lifetime. It's just out of their financial reach.
Right. And how much like to go in for the vaccinations? I mean, what are we talking?
Well, we do have a walk-in clinic at all of our facilities on different days. In Springfield, it's on Monday from 9 to 11, and it's simply $12. They can come in and get their vaccines. That's
Which
affordable
is affordable,
to them.
right?
It's very
Yeah,
affordable to
$12.
them, and then they're protected. And not only is their pet protected, but everybody around them's protected.
Okay, so you're really trying to encourage people to take advantage of the clinic that you have. I also know that you had a country star who thought you guys were pretty great. Miranda Lambert gave you a nice check. Tell me about that.
That was very exciting. We found out about that out of the blue, and when I asked how they found out about us, she said that they had set a task of these people to investigate in every state the shelter that they felt was doing the most good in the community, helping the most animals and everything, and we were the ones chosen for Massachusetts.
So that's exciting. So are there any cute dogs up for adoption, dogs and cats? Yes?
Always.
Okay, so people can just go to your website, I'm guessing, and find out more information.
Yes.
Maybe even me.
Yeah,
I told you.
We got lots of them.
We
You
do.
got lots of them. I know you have a pit bull. I just have to say, so you have a pit bull,
Yes.
and he's really nice and gentle.
He's
It's a
awesome.
smaller
So laid back.
dog. You said that was has the
My
attitude.
littlest dog is my problem child. Everybody, the pit bulls have such a bad rap, but they're a love. They tend to be cuddle bugs.
They look like a love.
I have picture after picture of him underneath the blankets. That's his thing.
Yeah.
He has to have a blanket. He is a big baby. If he gets cold, he's all upset. He sits there and shakes and looks at you like you're a mean person, and he wants his blanket. But my little guy, my little 12-pound Pomeranian, is my terror.
Yeah, he always has an attitude.
Oh yes, yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Lindsay and Sheryl, for coming in and talking to us about this, and hopefully more people will take advantage of the services you offer. Thanks.
Thank you for having us.